Hello and welcome back for more Shakesyear. We are still working on Henry IV Part 2. We have made it to Act 2. Today we're in Act 2, Scene 1, and we get to hear from the hostess, who is sometimes called Hostess Quickly or Mistress Quickly, but in the folio just called Hostess. And she's the same hostess at the bar where they were hanging out in Henry IV Part 1. And the scene starts out with her coming in with Master Fang and Master Snare, who are kind of like guns for hire, I guess, that she's hired because she wants to arrest John Falstaff because his bar tab has gotten way too high and he never pays her back. So she's chatting now with Fang and Snare, and they're going back and forth about how they're gonna arrest Falstaff and beat him up. And she says, "I am done with his going. I warrant he's an infinitive thing upon my score. Good Master Fang, hold him sure. Good Master Snare, let him not scape. He comes continually to Pie Corner, saving your manhoods, to buy a saddle, and he's indicted to dinner to the Lubber's Head in Lombard Street, to Master Smooth, the silkman. I pray ye, since my axion is entered, and my case so openly known to the world, let him be brought in to his answer. 100 mark is a long one for a poor lone woman to bear, and I have borne and borne and borne, and have been fubbed off and fubbed off from this day to that day, that it is a shame to be fought on. There is no honesty in such dealing, unless a woman should be made an arse and a beast, to bear every knave's wrong." And then Falstaff and Bardolph enter. Yonder he comes, and that arrant momsy knows Bardolph with him. Do your offices, Master Fang and Master Snare, do me your offices. So yeah, a terrible accent aside, she doesn't like that he owes her all of this money. He keeps coming in and eating at the tavern and drinking at the tavern and sleeping at the tavern and all that sort of thing, and he never actually pays for any of it. So she's out a whole lot of money and she's annoyed, and she now wants him arrested. And what's sort of interesting about this monologue is that there's a lot of intentionally wrong words to, I guess, make her look silly. Like she says continually instead of continually, indicted instead of invited, stuff like that. So I think it's, intended to make her look like she's not the sharpest knife in the drawer or whatever. So yeah, then Falstaff and Bardolph come in and they try to arrest him, and there's a scuffle, and then the Lord Chief Justice comes in, and we get to hear a little bit more from the hostess tomorrow to find out whether or not she is successful in getting John Falstaff arrested. I'll see you then.